just saying. Like, you come in here and you want to, like, say things like that? Alright, let's start sideboarding. Thanks, Rosen. Okay, graveyard, strat. I don't think they use needle. Million thinks I misunderstand your comment. I mean, I don't see how you can play a control deck on a budget. Yes, you can! Yes, you can. It's right here. Million totally can. I think we can totally do it. That's way more constructive, though. I appreciate that. That is way more constructive. Sweet Gab says, to be fair, I've met really rude players in life. No, Million Little is fine. It's probably just the root beer. It's probably just the alcohol. It's probably that Irish blood. That's why I usually don't drink. I just think I come off as a ruder person. I'm just more real, though. I'm just more frank. It's typically why I just never drink on stream. Anyway. You're melting? My camera's acting up? Okay. I got it. Let me set this differently. What if I brought the blend down? There we go. Okay, so Shackles is pretty poor in the matchup. No, that's very constructive, Million. I'm sorry to call you out. If you really are trying to be constructive, I appreciate you. Sower's pretty bad. Dowser seems awful. Oh. Oh, Dirigible just said she needs to add more land. Yeah, she said she got stuck on land. Okay. I like it. It's a fun deck. Garrick says there's a... I'm sorry, Million Little. Then you were not the one that... Who triggered me then? It wasn't you, was it? I gotta stop name dropping. It's gotta be the beer. Don't drink. Just don't drink. Don't drink in Twitch. That's the answer. I knew there was a reason I rarely do it, and that's gotta be the answer. That's gotta be the answer. Just don't drink and drive, and definitely don't drink in Twitch. It's just not good. It's just not good. I'm gonna wake up, and you guys are gonna send me a clip of the stream, and I'm gonna be like, yep, I'm just never drinking on stream again. Because it wasn't you, Million. It was somebody else. Who was it? It's the one that got timed out. It was Waffle Priest? Like, somebody said something that really upset me. I guess it wasn't you, Million. Alright, let's go with the 60. Yeah, I mean, like, if that's the case, I just should stay away from it. If it's gonna, like, make me trigger off stream. Green screen still messed up? Is it? Yeah, don't drink in Twitch. It's just not good. After this game, I think I'll just get a drink of water. If we're gonna keep going. Yeah, it certainly wasn't you, Million Little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you thought I was mad. Well, honestly, I was. Somebody said something that made me upset. Was me, most likely, says Degenda. Waffle says it wasn't me, just got here, mate. Oh, okay. Why did somebody time you out, Waffle? What happened? I scroll up and I see messages deleted by you. Like, you're usually really solid, Waffle. I've never seen anything rude from you. Yeah, it was 15 with 4 Spirit Guides. Wow, that seems way too... Let me tell her. That seems way too few lands. What am I drinking? 5%. I'm like mostly finished with it though, so if it was gonna start affecting me, it's gonna affect me now. That's what I get. I mean, I haven't streamed with an alcoholic beverage in like a whole year. Like, there's a reason I stopped doing it, you know? And that was the reason. I'm just a little... I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like an angry drunk. I'm just way more real with you guys. So if somebody like says something in chat, I'm gonna normally where I wouldn't say anything back, I'll say something back. So it's just not worth it. Thing is, the deck runs 12 mana ramp spells on top of Waste Not. Yeah, I think increasing the land count's correct. Alright, there's the Caress. Thought you were a million times sorry. I'm drinking too. Are you, Overmaster? It is the weekend. Everyone's drunk. Well, then maybe if everyone's drunk, they can forgive me, but otherwise, I don't see it happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Million Little. Million says it probably was me. I should have made myself clever. No, you're fine, Million. You're fine. Okay, do we hold the spell stutter, or do you just get boots on the ground? If I led Liliana's Caress, I'd probably follow up with a hand hate spell. Let's go. Maybe I will get to counter something on this. I don't know how impactful this is going to be, the spell stutter sprite package. 6 a.m. and I'm on beer. Think we can brew Amulet for under 100 tickets. Overmaster, you talking about the experimental one? The, Overmaster, you're talking about the one that has essentially a built-in modern legal, Could I look at a popper list? You got it, W35. Let me catch up a little bit. Okay, we can counter this at least. We'll see how much we like the spell stutters. I'm not running it in the expensive variant, but we could try it here. Probably follow that up with an Inquisition. Yep. I think both of which are bad for us. And it should have been a giveaway since she floated black, but I still feel like you gotta hit the burning because you won't have the sprite necessarily anymore. Takes a silver gill. Yep. With them boots on the ground. I think I know what you're quoting. Just in case I need to Ether Mage for another spell stutter. Which I didn't. That's going to be interesting to really realize how that works in this shell. Why don't we Ether Mage for something sweet? We already have a Vial. Glenn's something good. We have a Prodigy in hand. Okay, so hang on a second. Let's think about it from this perspective. I'm putting the Prodigy in off the Vial on 2, right? So getting a 4 makes sense, because we're not going to be vialing for free for 3 anytime soon. Like we'll probably try to skip straight to 4, right? So maybe something like Glenn. That's 2 counter spells for 1. I like Venser, then counter it with Prodigy, says Noah. That also could have been the wizard. I don't know. It seems like everybody's just like really wanting to see faster play for me. It's really going to be even harder if I'm drinking to be quicker. So let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just jam. Let's just jam. I actually don't know if I'm supposed to slam Glenn until we have the mana available for her, though. I think I'm just going to play Conclave. And that way we have Mutavault counter, or we can counter using the Adept or the Spell Stutter. Get in there, team. I can play fast. I play fast in paper, for example. I just like talking to you guys, that's all. Just like talking to you guys. Quick, everyone tell Sean to Violent Arbor. What? I just like talking with you guys. That's honestly the thing that probably slows the stream down the most, is I actually, like, talk to you guys. What happened to the picture of the actor I look like? What are you talking about? No true name Nemesis? I wish. Oh, I wish. I think we leave up all the mana. Are you mana starved? Oh. Flooding now? Moto doesn't love you tonight, is what I told her. Poor girl. Ritual's the best, though. Not that you guys aren't the best, but she's really nice. Yeah, Spellskite's 20 tickets, so that would be a whole 1/5 of the budget, but it might be worth it. I'm not opposed to the idea, guys. I'm not opposed to it. She said she's flooding now. Last game she was mana starved, and now she's flooding. She should have been doing her slag heap, though, every turn. Oh, jeez. Miracle! We gotta counter this. So should we give up the Muta, or should we give up half a Glen? I actually kind of want to give up the Mutavault, because that's on the board, and she's aware of it. Why don't we give it the Mutavault? Honestly, that's one of my favorite ways to utilize Mutavault in the deck, just using it as a counter spell. So, sacrifice. Dirigible keeps us in line. She is the voice of reason, for sure. Talking to us is fine, but when we talk a little this and talk not. Well, but it's also the attitude, Million Lily. You're not wrong in saying that. It's also the attitude. We're just jamming practice games. Not that I don't take my Magic seriously, even if it's just a practice game, but like, we're just playing a practice game. Like, you'll feel it, Million Little, if you stay with us. Like, you'll feel it when I'm in a league. You'll feel it when I'm in, like, a competitive tournament. Like, you'll feel just a total attitude change, and I won't be drinking for sure. Do not drink and play competitive Magic either. My hand's too spirit guides. Don't tell me, that spoils it. Spoiler. You'll definitely feel a difference. If you want to see that difference from me, we can go jam a league sometime. You know, I hope you're here for that. You may not want to, though. Did get mad at you for no reason at all. Apologize. I do apologize for that. But, you know, it's just jam in there. Actually, if we hadn't given up the Mutavault, did we have lethal? I think we did. No, we didn't, because Glenn would have been smaller. Yeah, either way, we would have had a little bit less power on the table. This is safer. We have 2 counter spells. You don't have to counter the Metamorphose. For example, if she has another instant speed spell, she can do it while Glenn is persisting. But no, you're not wrong. I think I am just in chillax mode, though, Million Little, as much as you might not believe that. Anyway. Oh, shoot, she's toast. Good games, though. Worship plus Void Mage plus Glenn is almost the hard locks this sweet. You think we should splash white and run Worship? There's not going to be any Eldrazi though. It's no Eye modern. That's the other caveat. It's not. It's no Eye. There's no Eye of Ugin, but there's also. I didn't come up with these rules if you're wondering. No, I have no problem with Eye being legal. If somebody wanted to do something with that deck, for sure, we could try to brew around it. But I think this list can be made for 97 tickets. Let me take a look. I have a lot of lists I need to look at now. So let me rewind. So somebody showed me Legacy Dredgevine. This is sweet. Hakan? Hello. Let's pull this up for a real quick second. Hot second. I don't even know if the gentleman that posted this to me is still here, though. But let's talk about it. Goblin. Okay, so this is a Zombardment deck for Legacy. This seems sweet. Yeah, there's your build around card. There are your 2 Grims. Hakan. Wow. Are we running Entombs? Yes, we are. So we've got a toolbox. That is awesome. You guys know I love toolbox decks. Whoa. Wayfinder? Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. R&D's secret lair. Okay, let me look at this one now. So this is Pauper. This is for Pauper? So rebrew this for the modern format, basically, is what you're saying? Okay, let me take a look. I'm sorry if I got short with you, Million. I am. Can we brew with Revelark? I don't think people are going to be big on Bogles. Toolbox are my favorite. Okay, so this is the Breach deck. So this is certainly not Pauper. What? I see several rares. I see many rares. How is this Pauper? Once you challenge someone else, go again, made the mana base a bit less awful. You got it, Dirigible. You got next. Somebody else has next, though. You got it. We can go again. I actually want to make some more changes. Dirigible, in fairness to you, not to make you feel even more sad what happened there. Honestly, you just had mana issues. I actually boarded in more stuff for creature decks. I boarded in, or I main boarded. Sorry, I changed the deck slightly, even though I knew I was going into a match with you. I actually put the Venser in the sideboard. Just because I want to respect the Swarm decks of the format, because I have a feeling, Dirigible, there's going to be a lot more Swarm decks, so I actually had less. I didn't have the Venser for you. I only had Profaner and Sidisi, and that's not even good enough against your deck because you're not trying to kill with zombies. I just figure this package will be important against some of the Swarm decks of the format. Being able to go turn 1 Sidisi, and then tutor up turn 3 Profaner, and then turn 4 essentially Wrath the board if they're a token strat, or tempo the whole board against some boots on the ground kind of strategies will be helpful. Sure, Rapid. So this is Elves. Budget Elves. You got it. This is really awesome. This is a little different pace than some of the streams you had this week. I know I was trying to put a lot of time into making the Wizard, the Blue-Red Wizard Blood Moon Bridge variant, very strong and still retains its pretty amazing win-loss. Just awesome. But we brewed that deck, guys. We brewed that deck. All right, so we built around the Heritage Druid. Yes, we are. That's what the Dwynen's Elite is for. Okay. Is this less than 100 tickets? This seems sweet. Not that I'm normally an elf player, but